What's up, everybody? Brad here from War Torn Creative. We got some exciting news, battle reports coming from our tabletop to your monitor at home. So what that means is long games, 1, 2, 3 hours, but guess what? We're gonna break it up for you. We're gonna make it a little bit easier to watch, making it in between that 10 to 30 minutes a day for you. Now, we have no idea if you're gonna like this format, so make sure you comment below, let us know what you like, because if you don't like it, we'll definitely change it up. But it's time to get the game underway. Brad and Jared, over to you. So what's up, everybody? I'm Brad, this is Jared. We are going to begin down and dirty with some 8th edition gameplay here with Let's Play. We've got Eldar versus Space Marines, 1,500 points. We've already deployed and everything like that. Why don't you walk us through really quick just what just happened?
Yes, so we rolled for the mission type, and we rolled on the Maelstrom table because we wanted to test out the new tactical objective cards. And we rolled a 1, which gave us capture and secure, or secure and capture.
Okay.
Very straightforward, the most basic one you could do. 6 objectives, maintaining 3 tactical objective cards every turn. And then, of course, First Blood, Warlord, Kill, Line Breaker. Now, the deployment process was, and deciding who goes first was unique for 8th edition.
I liked it.
Yeah, it was great because we did the roll-off. I won the placing objectives part. He was the last to place, so we got to determine the deployment type. And we picked one of the new ones, which is this, the long ways deployment.
It's like hammer and anvil, but it goes to like a
But it's like a pyramid point. Yeah. It's like a spearhead. So we then begin alternating deployments, starting with myself. And we come to find that he did bring a lot of units. I brought a good number, but he brought a lot more. But the fact that he had a transport, he was able to put, and a couple other units that could stay in reserve. He was able to withhold some of his units on deployment and finish deploying first, which gives him the right to decide who goes first or second, which obviously he chose to go first.
Yep.
I attempted the roll to seize and rolled a 1.
So let me go over really quick kind of what I have. I've got the Incarn, obviously starting off the table. Then my Warlord, Mr. Mugen Ra, the one and only beast himself. I love him. Then you go kind of down the line there. I've got my Wave Serpent. My Wave Serpent is starting off carrying my Fire Dragons and my Dire Avengers. I love the changes to the Dire Avengers. I'm looking to get some more of them. Then I've got 2 groups of bikes. I'm kind of disappointed in how they can't just like fly wherever they want and do whatever they want anymore.
Oh, that's a big shame.
But yeah, big shame.
My heart breaks.
Then I've got Warp Spiders, Dark Reapers, and Striking Scorpions. So kind of running a kind of fast attack elite list here. And the detachment that I actually did, I can't remember the name of. But it's the one, it's the more, I guess, unique detachment where I have to have fast attacks, so everything's built around fast attacks.
It's the primarily fast attack focused
I'm going to find out what it is.
Which gives him, so he, and while he's ducking under there, what that gives him is,
I got it.
Since he's running Battleforge, he gets +3 command points, and since he's running the new specialized detachment, it only gives him +1. So now he's rocking a
2.
No, it's +1.
Like you're an additional? Or
so you get 3 base for running Battleforge in general. And then if you take the specialized one, it gives you +1.
Okay.
So you're rocking 4 command points.
Okay.
Now.
Well, I thought I was only going to have like 1 or 2, so that's all good.
So you're a little better.
Look at that. You learn things from Jared right here.
Yeah. And now I'm going to go over, wait, so you brought Mugen Ra.
Yep.
Who's your beast?
Yep.
What else did you bring?
I said what esse I brought.
No, you didn't talk about the
yeah, I said they were in the Wave Serpent. The Fire Dragons and the Dire Avengers.
Yeah, what about these sneaky snakes?
The Striking Scorpions. They're in the shadows right now. We'll find about them when they get on the board.
All right, very well.
All these are off the board right now. They're hiding. They're ready to come in.
This is what is being reserved. These have
to
come in at some point. I don't know. I'm not sure how that transport, because they're essentially in the vehicle. They don't really count. These 2 do. So if I don't kill anything for 3 turns, and you don't kill any for 3 turns,
she ain't coming in.
She's dead. Yeah, that's gonna. I would love to plan some kind of delaying tactic
that would
to
be
just
so bad.
Just snub you all of it. Just make the most like durable list ever, or just bring all vehicles.
That'd be terrible. That'd be so mean. And then I cry.
Yes.
Yeah. So what'd you bring?
Making an Eldar player cry. That's novel. So what I brought is Gollum himself, because since we're running the Incarn, we need to bring somebody else from the other triumvirate, the final one. He's rocking in at a beastly 360 points.
Okay.
He brings some really powerful traits.
Yeah, I think he's broken.
he's pretty strong.
Yeah.
He's 360.
Oh, I died. I'm
points.
gonna come back alive.
Well, that was in 7th edition.
Doesn't
as
matter.
well.
I didn't read those rules.
Yeah,
yet.
okay. And joining him is, to be a little more, still maintain the fluffiness, is Chief Librarian Tigerius. Now in 8th edition, he got a bit of a points drop. He went from 165 to 130. He lost, and he retained still some of his Psyker strength. He's able to know 3 spells in the Librarius Discipline on top of Smite.
Okay.
He can reroll failed denied tests, failed manifests.
Okay.
And he gets +1 on Denied a Witch within 12 inches of the guy manifesting the spell. And he also has Master of Prescience, which if you shoot at him, it's -1 to hit. Because he's like, oh, I see that shot coming.
So we're not going to shoot at him. We're going to go and we're going to cut him into pieces.
Yes.
Got it.
That's your game plan. Get in my zone.
I don't like him because when we
Come
played
get
before,
me.
he picked up stuff and moved it on me.
Gollum Gollum's like, don't talk to my son ever again. Anyways, the other unique unit for 8th edition I'm bringing is the fact that you can bring a single Apothecary. He's 55 points base. He's an elite slot. He has this really unique ability with the Narthesium, which is any unit within 3 inches of him at the end of the movement phase, if they've ever suffered a wound on a multi-wounded unit, that model automatically heals D3 wounds. If it was with a unit that lost a model, I get to roll a D6. On a 4+, I get to bring that model back. Essentially, he just like revives him with like his ranged defibrillator. Ugh, I messed it up. Defibrillator. So I wanted to bring 3 character units just to see how powerful handing out these ranged aura utility options. Because Tigerius handing out all the buffs, Gollum with his big aura and the beast that he is, and Apothecary just kind of like maintaining the front line.
And you can tell by how you deployed.
Oh, yeah. And yes, when you look at my deployment, I run a very, very focused spearhead protecting all the characters in the center with the big guns up front. Another interesting thing is back with the Apothecary. It says a model. So if I lose, like, say, a grav cannon,
Yep.
I can just bring that dude back.
Yep.
I get to pick.
Yep.
And so I don't know if they're going to change that, whether or not that affects reinforcement in the future, because in their other game system, Age of Sigmar, like summoning and all that stuff.
Yeah.
There's
extra points.
Yeah, which we see in Demons, but I don't know how it does with healing and reviving models.
Okay.
But Necrons get to get away with it, which is very lovely. Yeah, Aaron's over there, our resident Necron player watching, give me the big smile and thumbs up. But anyways, moving on to the core of the army, we have my 3 troop choices for the. I'm running a battalion detachment for this, hence the 3 characters and the 3 troops. It's actually a minimum of 2 HQs. Actually, no, the Apothecary doesn't count because he's an elite. But I'm still satisfying that condition with the 2 HQ requirement. I have my scout squad with camo cloaks and sniper rifles. I want to test out, see if I can shoot at, get some cheeky shots in on some of his characters. Mugen does have a 2-up armor save still.
Yep.
So that's going to be a little tough with sniper rifles, but I want to see if I can maybe get a wound or 2 off him. And I want to test out the camo cloaks now because instead of +1 for being in cover for your save, it's actually a +2. So those guys are going to be nice and comfy with a 2-up armor save sitting in cover. And then with my 2 tactical squads, they're roughly identical, 10 man. I'm not going to do the combat squad because I just want to see how running 2 big blocks of durable, like with a blade of wounds on the bolter dudes, to protect the grav cannon, because I want to further test out the grav cannons. So there's a good bit of grav in my list. And
Always is.
And a plasma gun in both unit as well.
Okay.
Now, the sergeants are where it's a little different. Both have power fists because I want to do the whole WYSIWYG.
Yeah.
8th has made me feel more inclined to do WYSIWYG,
Yeah.
which is really fun, especially with how good weapons are, and the prices adjustments make it really easier to bring them. One's got the power fist and a plasma pistol for some overcharge shenanigans. And the other one has a combi melta. So we can test out the new combi rules.
Cool.
And with Gollum for plasma, for all my plasma guns, Gollum lets me reroll all hits and wounds. But the rerolling hits part is super important because if I roll a 1 for my plasma weapon, if I overcharge them, which I'm going to do, because,
Yeah, why
go
not?
for broke.
Yeah.
they will be slain completely. No save, no anything like that, like in 7th edition. But re-rolling those hits will make them a little more safer from that, unless I roll double ones.
Cool.
All right, now we have the guys in the back line. We've got our Devastator squads. I wanted to test out the new changes to the missile launchers, which have the D6 hits, strength 4, AP nothing, damage 1 with the frag missile, and the crack missile, which is strength 8 minus 2 or 3 AP,
Okay.
and it's D6 damage. And then the last cannons we all know is strength 9 minus 3 AP, D6 damage. And all weapons in that unit is 48 inches. And the sergeant still has his Signum ability, which is +1 to one model within 3 inches of him to hit.
Sweet.
And one more.
One more.
Got one more.
One more.
Guys at the front, the big guys. We got my Centurions. They each rocking Hurricane Bolters and Grav Cannons with Grav Amps.
Okay.
So the Hurricane Bolters they're going to be fun. The Grav Cannons are interesting because they've been kind of rebalanced a bit, but they're still potent. But the Hurricane Bolters are pretty good. They come stock with them, and instead of the way it was with twin-linked 3 shots, rapid fire, it is now rapid fire 6 for each.
Wow.
So in full range, it's 18 shots. Half range, it's 36.
Wow.
You okay?
Well, good thing I didn't play my Wraith Knight.
Yeah, it's a good thing. You just drowned your Wraith Knight in bolter wounds, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's all I have for my
Cool.
army.
So pick my cards and get on to turn 1.
Oh, well, I just want to say one more thing.
What is your one more thing?
Because I'm running the battalion.
Oh, no.
And because I'm running Gollum.
Oh, no. I know,
Battle
I saw
Forge
this.
gives me 3.
Mm-hmm.
Battalion gives me 3.
Mm-hmm.
Gollum has another unique trait in which if you take him and he's your warlord, you get 3 more.
Yep, so you have 9.
I have 9 command points to your 4.
Sweet.
So we'll see how this runs out.
We will. I don't even know what I'm going to use those for yet, so I don't
But
really
he's
care.
got first turn, so let's see
Yeah.
how much damage he can do.
So,